Powered by Virginia Radio.
Young Suave on the track.
Nine to five thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Country hitter, all the time. Dior singing off my clothesline. Nine to five thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Got a thick shorty, too fine. Do say in a cup, she don't do wine. Crown ball shorty, no one to dine. And I'm pulling out tracks when I'm from behind. The box Chevy, or the new Benz. Get it how you live, hit or no new friends. LLC made, so my business paid. Am Max with the car, so my pocket straight. 803 baby, born on the hill. On the block with rock stamps and paint bills. Work, rob, kill, steal, get it how you live. On the chase for that dollar, things get real. Staple in your hood, like the family dollar. Born to get the green, grandparents sharecroppers. 9 to 5 thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Country hitter, all the time. Dior singing off my clothesline. 9 to 5 thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Country hitter, all the time. Dior singing off my clothesline. 9 to 5 thuggin' with the pack seal. Seatbelt 10 and 2 with the steering wheel. Touchdown with the work, feel like Mike Wheel. Make a sale every day, feel like IKEA. No 401k up in the dope game. If you cold, use the stove or the kerosene. Learn the game from my bro, age of 13. If it low, buy some more, get the whole thing. I came from poverty to owning property. To be a better me, I got a better me. Don't need no deep quote to try to caption me. But my daddy diabetic, so I'm sucker free. I'm the rawest in the game, no plan B. Every year, top tiers, my sign C. Top dogs in my pedigree. Ain't playing my legacy. Putting on for my family. Racked up and ain't hard to see. 9 to 5 thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Country hitter, all the time. Dior singing off my clothesline. 9 to 5 thuggin', both sides. Got it out the mud, no cosign. Country hitter, all the time. Dior singing off my clothesline.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. I appreciate y'all tapping in on this good old Friday. Tyneika's Talk, the Golden Nugget Hour, here live from no other place, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I hear a little echo, but y'all already know it's powered by Virginia. Shouts out to my brother Loud in the building. Blessings, blessings. I want to say shouts out to Devontae Watson for that song first, because without Loud even knowing, you know what I'm saying, the show is dedicated to Nene, but she was sucker free. That's how she lived her life. And so homie said sucker free in that song. He ain't even know. You know what I mean? Like, that's how the energy move. And that's definitely how Nene energy gonna move. You know what I'm saying? Swift with love, you know what I mean? Right. And so I want y'all, y'all already know I do. My guests introduce themselves. This is my brother, my family, you know what I mean? I appreciate you being here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm glad you asked me to come and, you know, to do this on behalf of my sister, my little sister, Benita Moselle. You know, I just want to start off by saying my name is Street Smart Sarge. I'm on the Greedy Tycoon Media channel on YouTube. We've been doing it for about 3 years. You know, like, share, subscribe. Yeah. So, you know, come check us out. And, you know, I'm just glad to be here, you know. Just, you know, I mean, under the circumstances, but wasn't happened since, you know, not too long ago. So
Yeah, man. So what we're gonna do is push through to get through this show. We just left the candlelight over there with the family, and so many people showed up. Man, the love was felt.
yeah,
Pushed me right into the circle because I get a little shy sometimes,
yeah,
and
definitely.
so Nene wouldn't allow me. She was pushing me like, yo,
Go say something.
go say something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean, on the behalf of the family. And I had to get out there and just shadow what baby girl was saying, her baby girl. Because she said, listen, man, it's about love. Y'all got to stop all this extra everything.
Yeah, she's an inspiring. Even
Jura.
at her age, she's an inspiring little one. Yes,
She's only 16.
spiritual.
She's 16, right? Or did she hit 17? I think she's 16.
17.
She's 17 now?
I think so.
Man, she's so spiritual. I love her energy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? She picked up on my energy the other day because I remember her being a little boo-boo.
Right.
And I haven't seen her, you know what I'm saying? And then, the whole pandemic and everything. So a lot of these kids got big, and
time rolled fast.
it went
time
so
don't
fast.
Stop,
Yeah, so when I
yeah.
seen her, she was little. So when I'm hugging and giving love to her sister, Briasia, blessings to you girls as well, man. I seen y'all love and light. And y'all already know, I told y'all I'm here. Family already said we here. Anything y'all need, give us a call. Y'all have a lot of numbers to call because your mama was out there doing a lot of things for a lot of people.
Good things.
A lot of good things, man. You know what I mean? She got your back no matter what.
Right.
If she love you, she love you.
Right.
She don't rock with you. She suck her free time.
Well,
Just like that.
she was real.
Yeah. That's how she lived her life.
And she was like, a trailblazer. Because, she didn't walk on somebody else's beat. She walked on her own, And so, she would be missed, but,
Major
we
way.
have to be strong because she was a strong individual, inspiring, and she'll point you in the right direction.
You definitely
She'll
know
get
it was
you
real
going.
though, because it was shown today through her children,
Yeah, and the kids.
both the girls.
And she was always, doing things for the kids and the community.
Yes.
So, that was Nene. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, she walked with her heart on the outside, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Her and her sister and her brother, they just love the whole family. Like
They really do. Love is exactly what in the community and in this time right now, was what you need. Because the sudden, it happened so fast and
senselessly.
yeah, and it happened so fast. Like we were just talking and everything. So it happened so fast. So that's why stopping the violence is important. It's important. It's very important that we just stop all this killing.
Senseless, because we can't ask people like put the guns away, because that's not reality.
I mean,
we definitely could tell people to bring up their vibration of love though, and the more you love yourself, the more you will love that person. You looking at me, looking at you. I love myself so much. I love you that same way, bro.
That same way. That's how. Yeah, and I love you. Genuinely love you. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel that.
And I don't. I don't think that. I think it's just somewhere it's a generation gap. You know what I'm saying? As far as what back to what Jarrell, my cousin, needy cousin Jarrell was saying about how I'm trying to think back on how he was saying that the kids, taking out the father, and that will bring down the home.
Oh, right. How he was saying how they took away, the father's not there, so therefore you're breaking down the family. Yes.
And, and it's like a gap,
Yeah.
structure. You know what I'm saying? The structure from the family is taken away, and then it's really discombobulated, and kids learn things, pick up things because they really quick and they smart, but they don't pick up the right things. You know, like they pick up on just the fine. Like a lot of kids pick up on just the material stuff. Material stuff means everything. Not their creativity.
Right.
You know, that's more important than anything because creativity comes from within. Just like love.
Yes.
You know.
It all come together, bro. You know what I mean? You got that love, put that creativity to it, and believe in yourself. Yeah. Oh, you're a force to be reckoned with. You know? So, shouts out to Rita and Knowledge over there. Force to be reckoned with. I had just had that conversation with her daughter. She's 12. Well, she's 12, and she's knowing of this, like Nini's baby girl. She's knowing of that self already. So I was I study every day. At least something. I have to learn something that I didn't know yesterday.
Right.
So today, there was. I'm not sure where I seen it because today was really hectic. Today was really painful for me. So I can't remember where I seen it at, but they were saying how these children are coming in. They're in their spirits. They're coming in old, not old, but ancient.
Right.
Like
old
they
soul,
come
like
from
when they say like an old soul.
From Egyptian times, about real Egyptian times. Understand, this is our people. So those times, those energies, those spirits are coming back because the time that we're in today, like they have to come back. So then, therefore, we have to nurture these children. You know what I'm saying? This comes from, like, you know, even when I had my son, he's 18. Shouts out to Zion.
Right.
But those kids have been coming back for a while, and so we have to nurture that energy. Did you hear, baby girl? You don't hear a lot of young ladies talking that way.
Right. So strong, so
strong,
confident, and you know, it's really so strong because you know it's hard to speak. When you know that everybody's watching you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But she had it though. That's why I put my hands out there to give her that extra energy. To just, you know, keep going. You seen, like I said, you seen the strength in our mother through her today.
Right.
And through also Asia too. Because she came back. Remember, she came back and she was like, and I'm going to continue on my grandmama and my mama's legacy. Yeah, because Bree know how to do all that cooking, and she learned from her mama. Yes. And her grandmama. Yes. You know, all the women in that family can cook for real. Yeah. We be saying that in our family. Look, people, we cook in our family, and they be teasing me a little bit, but I'm getting better. And don't get it twisted. I mean, both of them is strong. Very strong young ladies. Yeah, strong. Yes, because they come from, like I said, they have a lot of aunties, great aunties, and they're very strong women. You know, even the men in the family are very protective over the women in their family. How it's supposed to be. As it should be. Yes, and men should be there to protect us, because the position that we're in today is just crazy. And like they say, any second you could just be here today, gone tomorrow, and it's real, like. You know, yes, it's real. It's real. Because today and we also know the energy moves on, so we can give some comfort to the family. Right. Because you and I experienced a beautiful experience today with Nini, and we were just getting ready for the show. So we were on the phone. We was on FaceTime, right? Right. And something was said, and the wind that blew through so strong and beautiful and just so loving. And I said, did you feel that, bro? Yeah, and it just kept on blowing. When I believe I was sitting still. I don't think I was driving. We were both sitting in the car. Yeah. We were sitting. You were waiting to go get your haircut. Yeah. Yeah, see that? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And yeah, it was. It was like a peaceful breeze. It's been like that for me all day. I just been feeling the breeze, you
yeah,
know.
she's heavy. I told the people, I said, nah, we were trying to get in the open field for the balloon release, but um, it was the energy that was stuck right there. So that people understand, I'm not going nowhere. I'm sucker free. I'm never going nowhere, bruh. That's why those balloons were stuck this week. We could all sit there and just look at the beautifulness of, the love that was sent to her. And I just want everybody who was there saying what they saying to believe in what you was saying. You could do it. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, we're just talking out of, we do, sometimes in these situations we are talking out of emotions, but you can do it. Remember what you said, because I remember what I said, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Be there for the family. Like, I experienced that for my 16-year-old son. Like, I needed people to come around, but it was like pandemic and all that, so he couldn't, it was rough. So baby girl's still in school, and don't bombard her trying to tell her what to do, because she's already knowing. So I don't think she needs your help there. But I definitely know she needs that love. And both the girls, but baby girl, a little more. Like what I experienced with my son after losing his father at 16. That's, I want to put that out there. But definitely both the girls, the whole family. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna touch too much on the situation. But the one thing, like we're saying in the description, we're having a loving conversation, so I can see how much we loved her, and we love her children, we love her family. We're not related,
right?
But we're related.
Yeah.
Okay.
You always say that too. Yeah.
Yes.
We're not related, but we're related.
Absolutely. And my sister married my baby sister Ebony married Curtis, who is the Moselle's first cousins. Nene and Kiki and Black's first cousin. Right. And they always say how Black and Kurt look like twins. Very, very, very close family. People saying something different, they lying. That's a fact. I have to understand. So what I'm trying to get to is how I was married into the family. My sister married Kurt, their cousin. But Kurt told me before they got married, he was like, "Yo, you have to meet my cousin Nene. Is like you just like you everything. Like y'all just love to dance, all that. Everywhere y'all go, y'all dancing, right? And just smiling all the time. And when I met her, it was like I knew her for like lives before. All right. But I've heard that story plenty of times from other people.
Yeah, cause
that's the type of person she was.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So that's with the love that y'all took off this earth, or whatever that situation was, or just understand why here now we about to start talking about the violence, because that violence, you took love from people. You know what I mean? Somebody was literally walking love, and would have given you anything. But these guns, we have to understand, they have a different activation, bro, in our hands, because we have this thing called melanin. Y'all look that up. That's a fact. It does something different when it hits your hand. It activates something that's not, always good. Right?
Bring out the demon. That's what they say, demon time. That's why, all the rappers and raps, and they always glorify guns, but it's like, wow. If you just think about it, guns is a topic everywhere. It ain't just, the violence is everywhere, and it needs to be cut. Period. Completed. Yeah, because innocent people is dying, and it just needs to stop, man. You get tired of year in, year out. Young people, old people too, but it's always hard when somebody close, you know what I'm saying? And somebody's always close to somebody. So
I mean, yeah.
shout out to those that lost people
Yes, because we hear
this
that there
year,
was other
last
people
year.
too that just passed after that.
Yeah,
Like young people that
it's, the world keep on turning it
listen to our families.
for sure.
What would you say to the young kids?
Yeah, young kids, y'all need to put down the guns and be a man or be a woman, or well, not actually a woman, but put down the guns. Don't be scared. A scuffle is a natural thing. You don't have to. You don't even have to fight. You can choose to walk away. Learn that at a young age, so that you won't have to go through, the violence. Because people just be. Some people are crazy. They just violent. You know what I'm saying? That's for real.
Yeah, because you can't tell everybody work on your emotions when they can't do that.
They
So
can't.
there's gonna be some crazy out there.
Yeah, they ain't violence.
But you literally, those who can, we're not emotional beings. We're intelligent beings. So we really can learn how to get to the place of a peaceful place for yourself. So whenever you encounter anything like that, you literally, like you said, gonna walk away, because that doesn't mean anything. It holds no value to you.
Yeah.
Your life holds value.
That's
to
what
you.
I was about to say. If you believe in your life and you value your life, you'll choose to walk or turn the cheek.
You would definitely know.
I mean, well, if it's a fight, it's a fight. But don't resolve the fight. Resolve the issue is what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't just sit there and jump to the conclusion that somebody's, they gonna shoot. Start shooting, and then start shoot. You start shooting, and they ain't even had no weapon.
Yes.
And then somebody else, you done took somebody else's life and your own life, because you ain't coming back. You locked up for good. You're not coming home on no account.
You can't come back from death.
No.
That part, and then as far as you're not going to come back. You might get out, because I had a couple of nephews that situation happened. I mean,
but it probably was like self-defense.
Yeah, that definitely was self-defense.
Or was either probably dealing with how much time they try to give them.
Yeah.
It's nowadays, you can serve about, I guess if they gave you, say they gave you 100-something years, and you done serve 50 of it. They do try to correct that. Like the sentencing was uncruel and punishable. But some people, man, they don't need to come home. Shoot, they crazy. They don't need to. They ain't got it right.
I mean, I feel like they
you
really
can't get it
to,
right.
To put places for build places rather for people with
that's
mentally
disturbed.
Yeah, they definitely, because jail is not the place. Like they're sick, and they can't help a lot of that. But they got rid of them so we can have the jails. They make money on the jails. They won't make much money on the hospitals. So we have to understand though. If you're just putting this thing in your hand, putting your emotions behind it, that's never gonna turn out right. It can't. Your emotions added to the activation of that gun getting in your hand, it can't turn out right. But once you learn how to work on your emotions, you don't even have to go with that whole gun thing. Like, you need a gun to protect your family the way things are going today. But you walking with a gun and bringing that energy towards you and all that right there is
trying to
different.
be a bully.
Yeah.
You can't. Some people walk around, they get a gun, and they try to flash, show that they got a gun.
It gives them activation, feel good activation.
So then, when a person approaches them, and they thinking that, okay, I don't know this person, but this person might try to shoot me. They gonna pull first, thinking that it's a problem. But hey, you can bump somebody and keep it walking. You ain't gotta say excuse me or nothing.
Yeah, remember they used to step on your sneakers and be like, yo, my man. But you'd be like, all right, my bad. And then everybody keep on
going.
Today, you might not.
You might not walk away from that situation.
Yeah.
What they call it on Boondocks?
Oh, no, I don't watch one.
Oh man, they call it
What's that?
they call it oh, I can't say it up here, but
You can cuss and stuff. I promise.
they call it a nigga moment.
A nigga moment.
Yep.
Oh, so
A
an
nigga
ignorant,
moment.
cause you know that
And that
go
shit
across
is
the board,
real.
all
That shit
races,
is like
though.
running through the streets like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. There's always somebody that's in the crowd that's going to start shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they just gonna pull out, and start shooting. They don't care who out there. They ain't even shooting the person they trying to shoot. They just gonna start shooting.
Right, but see, that's like baby girl said. We have to start loving ourselves. That frequency of love, man.
Yeah.
Like, why are you outside doing that?
Yeah,
You
why?
can't love yourself
What
at all
sense
just
does it
doing
make?
that though. You know what I'm saying?
What sense does it make to be out here
None.
just to go to jail for life?
For life.
You gotta
Nothing.
love yourself, man. You gotta for you to love others, you gotta love yourself first. You gotta value your life.
Yeah.
And that's what I would tell the youngest too. You gotta
have to
value your life. Your life is important. Your
Right.
future is important.
It really is.
Don't throw it all away. Don't think that just because these people rap about things and they get on TV and they act out, you know, they do acting.
They're acting.
Yeah, it's never real.
Yeah, that's
You
not their
know?
life. And you can't achieve that. You can't do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's not real. It's a story. You
Somebody
know?
scripted that.
Yeah.
Sat down and wrote it out.
It's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they come off the screen and they do got chains and all that stuff, they must have made that money to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just wake up with the jewelry on and the big cars.
Found a money tree.
You know, it's just it's easy to try to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters and all that shit that's played out.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Be real. Be a man. Be real. If you're a man, if you're a woman, be real. Be a woman. You know. Just don't encourage another person to have another, to create another nigga moment. You know what I'm saying?
Another nigga moment, you said. Yeah. Ignorance. This is an ignorant moment. Because that's what that means. You're just being real ignorant, you know. You choose not to educate yourself on yourself. So therefore, you can't love yourself. So that person you looking at, you literally hate because you hating yourself. You're not, realizing the beautifulness of your life. Because that's a gift. You know what I'm saying? You having a life is you getting up. Yeah, that's a gift. But we have to bring up the loving frequencies of our people.
Mm-hmm.
We were told to hate ourselves so long.
Yeah. That's so true, too. I mean, that's all through at least 400 years. We was always taught to hate our skin, our hair.
Mm-hmm. Hate each other.
Don't
like the light skin. Don't you like that dark skin? You know what I'm saying? They did that. These are things that they put in our heads for so long.
And it's brainwashed us.
Listen, look, you already know we all the same. But
all the way down generation after generation.
After generation, it's time to break those curses. Because that's what they are. You speaking the words out your mouth of curses. You got to be careful how you speak. Speak over your life. You know, I had to correct a lot of people. Just, have not too long ago, a little girl was in a store called Little Boy Bad. And I said, as long as you standing here calling him bad, he going to be bad, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings. And respectfully. Call him good. You being a good boy. It's okay, Papa. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Don't yell at him
Don't yell.
Like you his mama or something.
Well, no, that was his mama.
Oh.
That was his mama.
Oh, my bad.
The little girl.
I thought it was
a
sister.
I'm up there, so I don't know. I ain't even know this little girl. She was in the store.
Yeah.
I be in there, excuse me, correction, this and just, real quick.
Yeah.
Call him good, see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Let him know. I just got a word from my niece. Shouts out to Shariah. She came. Shouts out to her wife Cindy. They came out to the visual tonight. And so, blessings. Thank you. But she said she did a reading for my nephew. That's my baby sister Shani's son. I met my oldest boy. And he was like, when I was little and growing up, Aunt Tyneika's always gave me life. Like, told me how creative I was, told me I can be anything I want to be. But then I hurt his feelings not too long ago because I had to tell him the truth as a grown man. He didn't like it. You know what I mean? So Shariah told him, Aunt Tyneika's going to be the same.
Yeah.
She going to tell you the same thing, bro, if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And I know
And
what
that's
she
a
told
part
you
of,
was some real.
and that's a part of growing. See, that's the
Yeah.
thing too with young kids. They gotta understand that that's a part of growing, getting your feelings hurt, and sometimes getting your pride hit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a part of growing
A lot
up.
of it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's okay though. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll get to, shouts out to my older sister, Sherelle. She's a home health nurse. And so her client today was 95.
Oh.
And she has another client that's 105. But I said, girl, you need to get some interviews going with these young women because they have a lot of wisdom.
I was about to say, I know they remember a lot.
Yeah, this one is snappy. I talked to her the other day. She said, this is my sister. I said, girl, I don't have my eyebrows on. Give it to you. She was like, don't worry about it. You still cute. She was beautiful. She was telling me a story on how, my sister was telling me a story on how she was teaching my sister how voting is very important because there was a time when she was born. She was born in 1921. And there was a time they had to go and take a test, and they had to pay to vote.
Right.
Yeah, as our people, we had to pay to vote. It's free today, though. Yeah, you just got to go down there and register and vote. Those people had to go through all that. She's still here, and she says, I vote still. That's a lot of years. So y'all need to go and sit by an older woman, a man's feet. Get some wisdom. Go sit with them. You know what I mean? And then that's the love that you're finding yourself because you done heard something different. Shouts out to Loud again in the building. And shouts out to my homegirl Michelle over there at Willow Oaks. How we say equine sanctuary. She rescues horses, and Louds grew up knowing and dealing with horses. And so I said, yo, you have your mentorship, bro. You need to get these kids over here, these horses. So that's about to happen.
Right.
Yes, and
that's what's up.
For them to see something different. Because if all they see in the house is guns and everything, and on TV
that's
and on their phone, that's all they know.
That really gives them like they call it culture, right? When you take them to other places, and like riding horses, other things that people don't really do around here, even down to like the go-kart tracks and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, you have a fishing joint with DX?
Yeah, DX got the fishing joint, so we're going to partner with DX and we're going to bring some kids.
That's dope.
That's what's up, yeah.
We got the other programs too, engineering, video.
Teaching the children how to do producing, engineering, and videography.
My people know how to do
Let's go.
Teaching them how to do it. That's what's up. And that's all you ask. That's all you ask, man. Yep.
Blessings,
yep,
absolutely.
For sure. It's that easy. It don't cost nothing. I mean, it might cost a little bit to set it up, but it don't really cost much. You open their eyes.
It ain't gonna cost nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, I just gotta get, get on the end what the kids want to see. Like they said, they want to see examples. We sat right here in the studio, and I had an interview with my baby girl, Miss Pooh, Miss Twinkie. This is what my mom called her. I call her Miss 85-year-old soul because she is so smart and she has so much information and wisdom on her. But that's the young lady that did the poetry at Spin Spar. Okay. I'd be terrible with the name Tinky. I call her Twink.
You call her Twink. That's why I was like, okay, she must be young. She just got an older.
She do have a whole soul, but she's she's what 16? No, she's 14.
Oh, okay.
And she's 85.
That's why I said 85. That.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah, she's so smart and sweet. But yeah, these kids just want examples. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And so once we give them these examples, give them different things they can see, you know, we have no this sky's there's no limit. Like there's no limit to where these children can go to, bro. Like we popping them out, but we popping that Missy Elliott's out. Blessings to you, shouts out to Missy Elliott. We popping out the Chris Browns, you know what I'm saying, and getting these children to know their worth.
Mm-hmm.
Right here in Virginia, there's so much talent in Virginia.
Yeah.
There's so much talent in Virginia, and all you gotta do is pick them babies up and teach them and guide them the right way, because things are getting a little scary outside. You know, my oldest sister heard about Nene. She called me. Couldn't even go to work that day because she was torn up. She was like, "It's getting too bad. Like, that's Nene.
Yeah.
She does nothing to nobody. And how do we wake up to this? You know? When they start coming to your door like this, you know what I'm saying? It comes closer and closer. And now it's like we're not hearing the guys dying, we're hearing women.
Yeah.
Do y'all see what's happening? Yeah. It's a lot of evil on this earth right now. But we have to counteract. We got to fight that. And the only way we can fight is like Baby Girl said and Little Mama said, with love.
Yeah.
You know, shouts out to Kiki. Shouts out to Man.
Shouts out.
Because, oh my goodness. I love them so much. Yo, I hug both of them. Let me tell you the energy that's coming off of them. But they're so strong.
Right.
Because it could be violence begets violence. It could be that. It ain't that. They still showing love, y'all.
And that's what makes family so strong, because, you know, the foundation is it's crazy. It's out of this world. I mean, you know, when it comes down to, like I said, Man, Kiki, and Nene, and Miss Mo, that was the family was strong, like unbelievably strong.
Yeah.
And like you said, violence. As you grow older, you find other ways to actually get older. You know what I'm saying? You mature. You don't hang around the same people. You know, especially the friends that don't do you no good. You know, so the family is just strong like that. And I think, you know, that's just what his mom taught me. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing she taught her kids. You know, I mean, she was in my life when I was little. You know what I'm saying too.
Nice.
Up to I was in my 20s. No, 30s. Sorry, 30s.
Yeah, because I didn't get the
In my
pleasure of meeting
30s.
her.
Yeah.
I know her sister Alice.
Yeah. Miss Alice.
Miss Alice, that's
Yeah.
my sister's mother-in-law.
Yeah, Miss Alice.
And that's it, her sister.
Known her forever too.
Yeah. And for what I hear across the board, the family just takes in everybody.
Yeah.
And
I
love on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love all of them. All of them. You know, it's like they all my family, straight blood. Like, well, you know, what is they from another mother?
From another mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the father, you know. I don't know why they don't finish it out, but that's what they say.
I don't know, but that's what they say, though.
Yeah, that's what they say. But yeah, man, we know
man.
that they, you know, this really is gonna change the structure.
No.
But at the same in this way only. I need them to have understanding. Her body is not here. That's the only change. Her spirit is here.
No, I don't think it'll change the structure, because the structure is still within Man and Kiki. So the structure isn't, you know, and it's still in Breasia and Jira, as you can see. So it's not saying me too. You know what I'm saying?
And all of us.
It's
I
a-
just don't want
yeah, but I
people
don't
to
think
feel like it's going to
I don't think
be
that.
be
So
a change where
Nah.
because Nene's not here. Y'all have to continue
we have to
on the
continue
same
on
way.
and carry on what she,
Right.
even what she started, and start our own thing too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, inspired by what she was doing also. You know, like Bria just said, she's not gonna stop doing that. Why would she?
No, she can't.
You was there, you felt that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I
So
did.
you know, help her. If you want to be a part of it, like she said, reach out, shit, help her.
Yeah.
You know, to donate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot. It'll accumulate to a lot.
Even
though.
if you donate your time, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, just helping them, because Nene fed the homeless too.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? When they
Oh yeah, that was every. I think it was like every year.
Thing. What she did, the Shell Road.
Right there in the Bell Street in the circle. Right there,
And
we
she
do
feed
that joint
everybody, just pull up and
We
eat.
do that joint like every year.
So we're going to keep that going.
Yep. Keep that going because the kids, we was doing a clothing drive for she was doing a clothing drive for the kids. You know, shoes, clothes, you know, and coats, and like coats and jackets.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just donate. Whatever it is that you know you can help with the family. We definitely want to help these young ladies know that they can continue on because they got that backing behind them too, y'all. They need that. You know what I mean? Grief is also something we don't, as our people, don't deal with. But me going through my own grief, I know the things that, you know, is going to help. Like, come around. Don't just, you know, isolate. You need to make sure, you know, you speak to them. Everybody just check in on them. You know what I mean? Make sure it's the whole family, not just the girls or just, you know, man or and Kiki, the whole family. And the aunties, and everybody. We have to make sure we spread that love and keep that love around them.
Yeah.
So
And
that,
also
you know,
do that.
do
Also, the love is also meant to be for you to love your loved ones. Also, you know, love is supposed to be love. Love is supposed to be wide. It's supposed to be unconditional, and it's supposed to be widespread. You know, I can understand like sometimes you and your family disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk to them. You don't want nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to do with them. But then, you know, you got to come around because that family member, like we said, could be here today, going tomorrow. Or that cousin, even though that's how that cousin is, you know, you just got to accept it for what he is and don't let him, you know, trick you.
Just love on them.
Just love on them.
That's it. You know, you don't have to always get on that side of your emotion like I'm tired of you or this and that, whatever. Nah, you just never know you'll see them again. You know.
Yeah.
I check in on my kids every night. Like I need to just know where I at. Then once I know, I'm good. But and mine's all grown. But just make sure your family is good, man. Brothers, sisters, mom, everybody. If you can't heal, you can start healing today, right now. Like you ain't talk to your somebody, your uncle, or somebody, or your auntie, or your sister, and a while. Just say, listen, I don't even know why we started. Don't even matter why we stopped talking. Let's start from right now, loving each other. Because you know, it's outside. It's that I'm saying the evils. It's out there. It's out there. And we have to learn ourselves, y'all. Love ourselves. Start meditating. Y'all know I'm big on that. I had to meditate. I miss meditating today. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to it a little later because I gotta get into my peaceful place where I feel like it's gonna be okay. The other night, I didn't meditate when we left the house. The night before, when was I was over there? when they had the dog taking Judah, who was a poodle, up against the pit bull. They wasn't fighting at night. They just want to see how much heart Judah had. And they said Judah had a lot of heart. Yes, it did. But that night, it was hard for me to sleep. And so I had to just, take a moment, a little moment. It just took 2 minutes, y'all, for me to just breathe and pay attention and focus on my breathing. And then when I did that, I was able to fall asleep. But that night that all that happened, my brother was calling me. And this is how spirit will protect you. It's just a little, story for protection, understanding how powerful spirit is. Where I'm staying wasn't too far from where it happened. And the person was in the house with me. Shouts out to Nancy. Blessings, sis. She heard the shots. She wished she never heard the shots. Because she said when she heard the shots, she said, someone died. She knew it. That night, my energy was all over the place. A friend of mine was saying that a young man who had a gun, she was afraid that he was going to take his life. So she called, her daughter was actually calling me. And I said, I'm going to find your mom. I found her. She said, I'm not okay. This young man is going to take his life. And so with all of that happening, I just, once again, couldn't sleep. Doctor gave me medicine they give for children for anxiety when my husband passed away. I haven't taken this medicine in a while. But I took a half a pill because I couldn't sleep. I was crying, all kind of stuff. But because I took that pill, I didn't have to hear those shots. And her and I were in the same house. I didn't hear anything. Bo was calling me. Mm-hmm. He said, I called you all night, sis, because I know how you and Nene were. And so I was trying to get to you before you heard it from anybody else. So when, So when I finally heard my phone, it was about 7 in the morning. And I was like, But when I walked in the house last night, Nancy was really upset because she wished she never heard those shots. This is just somebody in the neighborhood who also knows her, loves her, but all those people heard those shots. That's putting trauma in people. Y'all doing a lot. Y'all not just picking up them guns and killing people. You're trying to ruin your community. Yeah. And this is where you gotta live. This is where your family have to live.
That's where other people's family live also. Because to love our neighbor.
That's what we're supposed to do, bro.
Say love thyself. Love thyself. No, love thy neighbor like you want yourself or something like that. Yeah.
That's just love.
Right.
Blessings to my late cousin Salam. He said love is love before love is love was a thing. They're saying hashtag love is love now. But this was back in the 90s because he had a short time to live. And he lived his life to the fullest because he had sickle cell. And he passed away from moya. It's the brain get attacked by the brain cell, by the blood cells. But he had a short time, but he made it to 40 and he lived his life. And he used to always say that. Love is love, cuz. Love. That's the only thing like baby girl was stressing. Only thing is going to save us. And like I walked up what I said, bro. Y'all stop looking for somebody to come and save you.
Yep.
It's not going to happen. Blessings, I say. I love you. You're the one that's going to save you. You. Can nobody do that. Nothing's going to come, no mystery, something, another, none of that. It's going to be you. Once you change you and start loving you, you will love thy neighbor.
Sure.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some of us is born with that. Just love is love. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got to work on it. We've been through a little life. It's okay.
Nothing wrong working on it.
Work on it.
You gotta
Work on
it.
yourself.
Work on yourself.
Because we
know yourself.
Know
yourself. Know your worth.
Yeah, because there's a lot of work to do, but you know what I'm saying. My hands up, baby girl. You know what I'm saying. Say whoever want to help, she already know. You know what I mean. My family is there. I know you're there.
Yeah.
I already put your name in the hat, Powered by Virginia. You know what I'm saying, to be there for these young ladies to carry on their legacy, and get them out there in the city and help them with the community to continue on the love of their mother, Nene. Niski, what we call it, yeah? Niski. Shouts out Niski. Blessings to y'all. I want to have a moment of silence for her here on the show. I'm holding together, y'all. Yeah. Blessings. But I just want to have a moment of silence for Nene, okay, and the family. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything I can do. That was my girl. Like, we used to go out and party. I mean, party days. You know what I mean? We hit the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the family events.
Cut up.
You know what I mean? Like,
all the time. Have a ball, a good time.
A good time. And she loved my brother DJing, DJ Steady Rock. You know what I'm saying? He was out there today. I just want y'all to know this affected a lot of people. Yeah. She had a lot of people out there today. Yeah. I know the services, you know, it's going to be a lot of people. I just want everybody to respect the family, please. They don't want any her pictures on the shirts. No
pictures on the shirt.
Behind her face, none of that. Now, if you want to get a sucker free shirt, how they get to you to get the sucker free shirt? Maybe
I don't think that's gonna happen.
We not gonna. They can get their own though.
You can get your own shirt, but it's just not. Yeah, white. It's gonna be white.
Yeah, cream color.
Pink.
Pink, red, or cream. White is that. But if y'all need some sucker free shirts though, made, you can come right here to Power Bar, Virginia, 614 East Pembroke Boulevard, and get your shirts made. But the services is coming up on Tuesday, right? Yeah. So y'all show love to the family. Be respectful. You know what I mean? Keep all your drinking and smoking, all that. You know
yep. Keep that at home.
Be respectful, because she
no
was
drinking.
Nothing but respect, so none of that.
Yeah, especially around the ceremony.
Yeah, so we ask y'all to do that.
We appreciate that.
We really appreciate y'all keeping the respects of the family, and just come out and just show love. You know what I mean? And we got to come together and just have these conversations. So that we can figure out, maybe not a solution, but just know that is a solution. Is love, for real. Like, y'all, you need help figuring out how to love yourself. You want to do some shadow work, you don't know how to do shadow work, holler at me. I help you do it. You want, how to meditate. You don't know how to meditate. That's fine. Holler at me. We can sit down and meditate together. Little yoga. I don't do yoga because I tried that, but I heard yoga was a good one. That's the new one I got to get down on. But stretch, relax, just come in tune with yourself, and you guys, really bring up these frequencies of love, y'all. I mean, I don't know what else to say, other than knowing that different activation when it hits your hand, that still. Think about it. Really think about that. And that shouts out to my friend, Jacob. He was the one who got that download in meditation, because he likes the tote guns. And I told him, you know what I'm saying, you can have them for protecting your family, bro, but you don't need to walk around like you. What was what's the man's name?
Terminator.
Yeah, them people. You don't need that. You don't need that. That's too big of a gun. You know. So after a while, I'm working on him. I ain't push him. That's his life. But for sure, I'm working on him because
That's
I'm a
his
female in his life that need to bring up your vibration, your understanding, your elevation. I'm not, we're not just there for the things that we think we're here for each other. We have to help each other elevate. If you see somebody doing something, talk to them. Like Baby Boy said, baby girl was for him. And he said she ain't too much old, he said he is older.
She is older.
She is older. Cause he's
younger.
Like 12,
he said he younger.
Yeah, he's younger.
Yeah.
But he listens to her.
Right.
So she wouldn't have had nothing to tell him if Nene didn't tell her. Or Kiki didn't tell her, or Man didn't tell her, the family didn't tell her. She wouldn't have had nothing to fill him up with. So we have to give them something. I know a lot of moms and dads have to work a lot. I know what's going on. It's hard out there. I get it.
But you still got to be in their life. I mean, like, you still got to mentor them and teach them the things that they don't understand. How to deal with it. How to address it. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't have time, there are a lot of mentorships, like, Loud Seabrook's. He hit him up right here on Power by Virginia. He'll tell you, guide you to where you got to send your child so they can go into a mentor program, or just go to community centers, and they have a lot of programs going on there. So just hit him up, and then he'll help you out. The kids don't need to just be sitting at home playing Call of Duty.
No.
Call of Duty will make them think they can go outside and play Call of Duty. As soon as they get that gun, they're not coming back from that. There's no hit the next life. There's no none of that. And
then the video games too got violence in it too, but they supposed to put mature ratings on them, but it's still, I still see kids playing the violent games.
I am one of the parents that did that because I wasn't always who I am today. Yeah. But I used to get my son those games, and they mostly like the sports games and all of that, whatever. But Zion, the baby boy Zion was in the Fortnite.
But that's not exactly. It's not exactly like shoot 'em up, bang bang. But they do run it through. They do shoot though,
Yeah.
But it's a little more kiddish though. It's like a more kiddish feel because they got all this armor on and all this extra stuff, and
Yeah, but you don't have armor on outside.
Yeah, but that's more like
you ain't walking around like that.
Then they got but they got this game though it's called it's like it's kids play it, but it's you don't know who the murderer is, and the murder there's a person walking around with a knife or a machete.
Okay.
And they kill somebody, and you be walking, you walking. It's like I don't know. I just know I seen it. It's a game, and that's a violent game. I wouldn't even think of playing
to
it.
Give it to your children is lucrative. I don't get it. I don't know why you giving your children these games, but starts in the house.
Give them games where they can make money, like Monopoly.
Yeah. Let's see what Sherelle said. What Sherelle said. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate you. Yeah, she said we must stop the violence. Finding out you might get beat up. But live to talk about it. Yes. I mean, but to live to talk about it, why are you even bringing a gun to a fight? That part. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that part. We don't, you go in to fight, go fight.
Yeah.
But why we even fighting? Why we can't talk? Why we can't have a conversation to get through stuff?
Yeah, because that's the first thing you see on TV. You program, you get programmed. You get programmed in it. You get programmed. You see, they got professional boxers out there, right? Then they got people that street fight.
Yes.
And so a professional boxer will most likely be the street fighter, unless he's a street fighter that probably already had boxing lessons and know how to counter what the boxer's doing. So, it's just what am I say? It's just like the boxing, like I was saying.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
They don't get it that it's fake.
Yeah, it's It's not gonna happen. It's like in life, you're either a professional or you're just trying to become one.
Either or. Either or.
Shoot,
Pretty
you could be
much.
a professional fuck up, or you know.
35 years.
Loud Seaver.
You know?
Loud Seaver. Loud said.
Yeah.
Crashed up.
Yeah.
Loud said I was a crash dummy for 35 years.
So you know.
35 years.
So,
But
you
we
know.
got it together though. You know what I'm saying? Moved over to the next lane.
Yeah, now you got to
Now
move to
professional. Now
I'm
you
a professional. Yeah, I'm in
Yes.
a career. That's what you want to. You wish you could have did it at a young age, but
Yeah,
now,
we do.
but now,
Yeah. But we,
you got to live and you learn. You know
Right,
what I'm
the
saying? You walk
lessons.
through the woods. I guess you say the woods.
if
Well, you
walking
walk through the forest.
The forest.
It's a
Yes,
forest.
the forest.
The forest. You walk through the forest, and when you come out on the other side, you should have some wisdom.
You should have something. You should know something.
Yeah.
You should know something. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For
For real.
They don't have much time left. Man,
real.
what the young lady said there, as far as a lesson out of this, because, we had that conversation about knowing your lessons out of life. And so the lesson out of this, we're going to use the verb, for L, it's not going to be lost.
Yeah,
It's going to be love.
Yeah.
So
we
that
gonna
meant a lot from that baby. That hit me hard when that baby said
when
that.
she said no,
That was mommy
Kiki.
girl.
That was Kiki.
That was Kiki said that?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't little mama that she adopted? Okay. Shouts out to Kiki mama.
That was Kiki.
No, I was in tears.
She said L. She said L is for loss. She didn't say for loss. She said
it's
the L.
The lesson.
L. The lesson learned. L is for love.
Right.
Yeah.
The lesson out of this is love, because Nene was nothing but love.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way that we can get through this is love.
Yeah.
And loving one another. Keep loving on one another and understanding what that means, man. A lot of people use that word loosely.
Yeah, they use it real loosely.
So we really have to really understand it, because it's truly how you want somebody to love on you, for real. When you start loving yourself, when you love yourself, it's all one frequency. It all goes together. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate your people standing there and say you love yourself. You don't. You just got a bunch of oh, sorry, y'all. That is my son. Blessings to you. Tyrell. Stop calling my phone, son. But you just have a bunch of hatred you walk around with. Now you misery loves company. Mm-hmm. So I've been there before. Like I was really hurt. You know what I'm saying, when I went through grief, and I was just hurting people. I didn't even know half the time, you know what I'm saying, with my words. I was, not being real nice, you know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying?
Had a dark cloud over you.
Yeah, I had a dark cloud. But once, I went in and said, let me reevaluate what's going on with myself, and started figuring out what I needed to do. Yeah, that changed. All that changed. Because now I have a purpose.
Right.
And everybody has a purpose. You just got to figure out what your purpose is.
Yeah.
Because that young man had told my friend that he said, I don't have a purpose. But you do. And I find people who be saying that stuff to people, that you're going to kill yourself, you're manipulating that person. Because if you're going to do that, blessings to those who have, and blessings to their souls. But you're going to do it, you're going to do it. But don't try to manipulate people. I'm telling people you're going to do something with yourself and walk around here with these guns and things like that. Scaring people just to get your way. Like, come on, y'all. We got to do better. Mm-hmm. We have to do better. We have to love ourselves, y'all. Blessings. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. So, you had anything to say to the family? To all of us, because it'll be for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, y'all know I love y'all. And to all the people that came out, I love them. Thank you.
There's a lot of people.
Appreciate the respect. I appreciate the respect for the family. And you know, and I know a lot of y'all out there from way back, so I'm glad y'all still here too.
Yeah.
You
A
know.
lot of people came from years ago.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all was, able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Shouts out to Big G though.
yeah, Big G, man. Sorry
Shout
you
out
couldn't
to-
make it, dog.
Yeah, man.
Big G, man. Sorry you couldn't
Yeah, we
make
still
it.
gonna do the show though. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely just a
Big
lot of
G.
people just couldn't get it together.
Yeah.
You know, this is a lot to deal with, y'all.
Yeah, check out Big G on Greedy Tycoon Media.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Who though? There was so many people there, man. Y'all gonna see it on the news. What news was that? Channel 3 or 10? I really didn't pay attention, but one of the
It
two.
was both of them.
It was both of them out there.
10-3.
Yeah, so they gonna.
I think 13 was out there too.
Y'all gonna see how much love she got. She had got so much love, and the family got so much love. That's to show y'all. We have to bring that same love, because that's what that family's about.
Right.
That's what's gonna fix stuff around here.
Right.
That's what's gonna do it. But we have to all want to do
We
it.
had to all want it to happen.
We can't, can't be one. It gotta be all of us in a whole.
You can't just be about. You can't just be. You gotta be able to multitask.
Come on.
I mean, life is about the multiple things you can get done
Yes.
in a certain amount of time. It's not about just okay, I'm gonna sit around and not do nothing. If that was the case, nothing would get done.
Nothing would get done.
So if we're gonna get it done, we gotta be multitasking. Do multiple, do multiple. Spend the time wisely. You know.
So that I'm bringing the blessings on that. So I got the blessings going. Y'all want some blessings? Hit me up. And definitely, like I said, y'all want the sucker free T-shirts? Come here, get those get mine's done here at Powered by Virginia, 614 East Pembroke Boulevard. And y'all just check out our pages if y'all want to come support the family. And I just want to send all my love and light, strength, comfort to the family and friends of Nene, Miss Benita Moselle. I love you, girl. I'm going to go ahead and end the show right now because I love y'all. I said I had to get loud of the signal. I had to get out of here because I can't. And I don't want y'all to see me being a crybaby. So I send y'all love and light. And thank you for tapping into Tyneika's Talk, the Golden Nugget Hour. Ashe. Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you for checking us out.
Powered by Virginia Radio.